Right here, guys. Right there. The new KastKing MGTi. It's here. Got it right here in the box. Was lucky enough to be able to bring one home with me. But we'll talk about that in just a few moments, guys. We'll get into that here pretty quick. Man, I'm telling you what, guys. The best way to explain ICAST this year was it was a movie. Kind of felt that way, at least for a lot of people. For me, it still had some movie moments. There was lots of great people. I mean, we had Bill Dance in the booth. We got to work alongside Bill Dance. I've met Bill Dance quite a few times in my career in the fishing industry. We've had him part of the team for about 2 years now, going on 2 years. And, like just all the different content creators coming by, industry pros, elite anglers, the fact that these elite anglers, that want to work with us, the elite anglers that are working with us, the amount of content creators from TikTokers to YouTubers that are just coming by the booth like crazy, wanting to get their hands on KastKing gear, wanting to get, yes, I did get to meet Steve Harvey. Sorry, I saw the squirrel, got distracted. But yeah, got to meet Steve Harvey. Actually, Steve came over, talked to us at ICAST in the water, and I got to have a couple conversations with Steve and talk to him about the new MGTi. So neat stuff. Steve's got some cool fishing things up his sleeve that's coming soon. Can't really talk about that. That's for Steve to tell that story. But no, it's really neat, some of the things that happen in the industry. I've met, Clay Guida back in the day when I used to do the MMA stuff. Now he's a big frequenter in the fishing world. He's working with different fishing companies. It's pretty cool to always see Clay. Clay's a cool dude. Malcolm Stewart, and then just so many different other people coming through. It's been a great time. It was a great show. But when it comes to the show, just the initial buzz about KastKing was just wild. It was just, years ago, we would have to stand out in the aisles, the corner, and be like, hey, come here. Can I tell you guys about KastKing? Have you ever heard of KastKing? And you'd get those people say, I've never heard of KastKing. And who? And oh, what's the story? Who are you guys? And that pretty much really started slowing down and coming to an end a few years ago. But now we're at a point now to where it's not people coming in going, I've never heard of KastKing or I've heard of you guys. Now it's people coming in going, you're the reason I came to this show. I mean, we've had people coming in from India, people coming in from Brazil, people coming in from, Argentina, all kinds of countries coming in to ICAST with the intent of, I need to work with KastKing. They're the main brand that we want to work with. The fact that they're being so innovative while yet still being mindful of price point. That's what people are begging for, especially in this day and age with things so expensive. So yeah, I mean, you said it right there, Van Hendrickson. What's up, KastKingdom? So it's neat to go from a company 10 years ago that nobody knew hardly, if at all, to a company where people are flying across the world to try and get an opportunity to distribute your product, sell your product, and work with the brand. It is awesome. Yeah, see, Brandon Johnson knows what's up with the Carpenter. See, he knows. That one's awesome. So, dude, the fight where he had the burps the whole time, that was one of my favorite UFC fights of all time. If you guys never seen that, get on YouTube. Check out Clay Guida. You can just look up the Carpenter burping during fight. It is the funniest thing. You have to watch the whole fight. You don't really see him burping during the fight. It's in between fights. Clay's in there. He's got the worst bubble gut, and he is burping so bad. I'm talking like the long Sprite challenge kind of burps nonstop the whole time. It's kind of funny. You guys got to check it out. But all right, so guys, I want to get into that MGTi because I can't stop looking at it, playing with it, checking it out. I want to go out and fish with it, but I've waited just so I can do a hands-on thing with you guys. And then I can tell you right now, it's going to go on this rod and reel right here. This is a brand new, I still got the plastic on it. Look at this. Brand new rod, Sasage. Still got the plastic on the cork, both up. And it's been thrown maybe twice. I haven't even taken the plastic off the cork handle. And it's got an MG12 on there. And you know how I adore the MG12. Well, I'm going to put that MGTi freestyle on the freestyle Asage. We'll get into that in a minute. But here we go. All right. Yes. You know what, guys? If you didn't know, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. So rest in peace, Ozzy. Give a moment of silence for Ozzy because Ozzy's amazing. I'm not an Ozzy fan, so I'm with you. All right, there's the moment of silence for Ozzy. All right, let's get with it, guys. Get into it. We'll talk about that MGTi in a minute, but first, there are some banger sales going on Amazon, and I'm going to go through some of those sales and those products. Some really good percentages, great percentages off of some of these products. You guys got to check them out. We'll go through those one by one. Then I'm going to show you guys the MGTi. Plus, don't forget, we've got a giveaway on this show. So I'm going to announce that giveaway at the end of the show, what we're going to be giving away. But yeah, guys, tune in. Make sure you stay with it. Share, especially you guys on Facebook. Guys on YouTube, any way you can get this out there and promote this video for me, I appreciate it. So let's get to it. First thing that we're going to show, let me go ahead and pull up my screen right now. Booyah! Right here. It is the KastKing SteelStream fishing tool set. Now, this is a great set. Guys, I know it's July. You can have Christmas in July. So this is a great stocking stuffer idea right here. It's great for any angler in your family, somebody that's just getting into fishing, somebody that's been in fishing for quite a while. This is a great idea for a gift. Let's say you're not looking for a gift, but you're just looking for a couple quick little tools and utensils to help expand your inventory or your arsenal. It is definitely something you want to check out, the SteelStream tool set. Now, this gear is awesome. It's corrosion resistant. It's got some great products in here. We're going to dive into it right now. KastKing has got a lot of different tool sets that are going to just deck you out with lip grippers, scales, pliers, fillet knives, scissors, a multitude of different things that are going to hook you up. And we're going to hook you up. So let's go through this real quick and we'll just move right along because we got a couple things to talk about. But check this out. All right, so here is the inside view. I'll go ahead and close this window down and we'll go right back to it in a minute. But check this out. There is how it comes packed on the, I'm about to lose the scissors, on that SteelStream fishing tool set, right? Okay, so now check this out. My number one, favorite thing in any of the tool sets, scissors and pliers all day long. If there is two things that you guys absolutely must have in a backpack, in a kayak, on a boat, on the bank, it doesn't matter. Right here, if you're going to fish, if you're going to be any kind of a decent angler, these are two things that you absolutely must have. And it's a good pair of scissors. They don't have to be the most expensive scissors in the world. They just need to be able to cut braid and cut your plastic lines very easily. And these scissors right here have no problem doing so. One other cool feature about these that I really like is the fact that, check out that squishy. They're squishy. So both sides of the handle is very squishy. Can you guys say it with me? Everybody, same time. Let's all say squishy. Okay, these are some squishy handles. So great thing about that is if you put them in your pocket, they do come with a sheath, right? You're not going to get jabbed too bad. I mean, there is a little bit of a point on here. That's going to be with any scissors. You go to Wally World and a lot of these other places, you can get some super affordable scissors that will do good jobs, but they usually don't come with a sheath. So if you put those in your pocket, you have a very high chance of poking yourself. You also, squid cheese. Yes, squid cheese is like squid cheese. Let's get that up there so people can honestly understand how to pronounce it. Squid cheese, squid cheese. Squishy. It's squishy. But anyways, so yeah, a lot of your pliers, or not pliers, but scissors you can get won't come with a sheath. Higher end ones, more expensive ones will. But the great thing at KastKing is we really understand the importance of not impaling yourself with something. So that's why we include a sheath as well as the squishy handles. So if you put this thing in a pocket of your shirt, pocket of your pants, whatever it may be, and you start moving around and navigating around the boat, doing different things, or on the rocks or the kayak or whatnot, if you're on the bank, it's not going to stab you. You're going to be well protected. It's going to be comfortable, and they're going to work very well. Cool thing, too, is it has a lanyard that keeps the two together. So if you pull this off out of your pockets, you're not going to lose your sheath for those. So that's a great option that comes with these SteelStream fishing tool set. Another great thing that comes in the set is the lip gripper right here. So if you get any kind of a toothy critter catfish, or a fish that you just don't want to handle, this is going to work great for that system. Now, the great thing is, look at that. It is not super painful, right? On like most people, it's not going to be painful at all. Now, this isn't intended for grabbing people, but fish have parts of their mouth that you can get and put the lip grippers on. Some people are like, well, doesn't that hurt the fish? Isn't that damaging to them? No, fish's mouths are designed to eat other fish and other crustaceans and things like that that have stabby components and things that hurt, right? Well, they have a really dull sense of pain in their mouth. Plus, these are designed to carefully grab them to where they'll support their weight, but also at the same time not hurt or damage the fish. And I mean, right there, I've got that thing clamped down. It's not an adjustment. I can't adjust this thing, okay? That's just how it works, and it grips them very well. So you can see it did leave a little indentation on my hand right there, but it's really not that bad. And I've got big hands, so that was quite a bit of a pinch for this thing. But my point is, this is a safe way to grab fish species that you don't want to hold on with your hands, whether they've got spikies on them, from the fins, like catfish, I always say spikies, but they'll have a really barbed spike that comes off of their fins. And if you get impaled by that thing, A, you're going to have the worst day of your life trying to get that thing out of there. B, they're super painful. It tears flesh with it. You just don't want to get stabbed, trust me. So this will help prevent that. Or just toothy critters of the fishing world. These are great for grabbing them, and it keeps you at a safer distance. That comes as part of the kit. Now, we talked about it a minute ago. We'll talk about it again right here. You want scissors and you want pliers. Here you have a nice set of scissors on a lanyard, embossed KastKing logo. Let's see if I can get that on the screen for you. There it is right there. You can see that KastKing logo. If it'll focus, it doesn't want to focus, but it did for a second. Come on, camera focus. There it is right there. There's the embossed KastKing logo. It's got a nice gripped knurling, almost like a kind of like a neoprene rubbery plastic there. It's really awesome. And another lanyard with a D-ring. That's going to work excellent for you guys, okay? You can get them in split ring and non-split ring applications in our pliers. This one happens to be a split ring style, okay? That's what's going to come in this kit. But it also comes with a sheath, okay? Now, on these pliers, you do have the knurling notches, okay? So that's going to be for tuning baits. You can be crimping your split shots and things like that. You also have a carbide cutter right here, so it'll cut braid. It'll also cut your plastic lines. You've got that knurl here for the split rings. So these are split ring pliers to help you remove hooks, put hooks on. And it comes with that sheath that you can lanyard to your pants, or clip it to your belt loop or to your pocket. That's a great option. This will also work great in some of the bags that we're going to talk about in here. So, Steve, you know what's up. Steve's right here, right there. Oh, look at this. Got Jim Crowley in the house tonight. Jim's got his own show, usually on the same time as mine. He just came back from ICAST, and he and I will tell you right now, that was a phenomenal good show. It has gotten smaller over the years, but the amount of people in attendance this year shows that ICAST is growing once again. So we hope it keeps growing. A lot more vendors come back again. It'll be awesome. Who got an MGTi? And we'll get into that. We'll talk about that MGTi in a minute, because I got one and I got it in my hands. All right, but last but not least, we're going to talk about the fillet knife that comes in this kit right here. Now, this fillet knife, I got to be honest with you, is used. This particular one right here. It was brand new yesterday. I got back from ICAST. I get to work. I have all my samples, everything else shipped. Almost all my packages always go to my work, because there's always somebody there to accept a package, right? Well, they were wanting to cut a watermelon. We had a watermelon at work. It's Arizona. Watermelon's great. Keeps you cool. And nobody had a knife that was good for cutting a watermelon. And I was like, wait a minute. I got a knife. Popped open the SteelStream tool set, and bam, right here we got the watermelon cutter right here, guys. So if you guys are looking to cut watermelon, debone fish, fillet fish, or use this for all other things, from cutting potatoes to working on barbecue, cutting down fat, trimming fat, whatever it may be, this right here is awesome. And it saved our butt when it came to that watermelon. I went in the back, washed it, put it back in here. It's a great system. But the great thing about these is you got that nice grippiness, just like on the pliers. That's going to help you guys control this knife when you're filleting fish, cutting watermelon, or working on barbecue. It's going to work great for you. But also that sheath has a quick pop on, pop off style. You can see it's got the little tab. You can just kind of pop it right there with your finger and it'll pop off and it comes off. But also the sheath is perforated. That's going to allow you guys to make this more dishwasher friendly, dishwasher friendly, and put this in the dishwasher and clean it more effectively. Or when you're cleaning it by hand at home, you can get down to those nooks and crannies, because if you got a dirty knife and you just put that thing in your sheath and it didn't have these cutouts, like some of the ones in the past don't, and then of course some other brands, you're going to have heck getting it clean, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to go good for you. So that's the, let me pop it back up on the screen here. Come on, there's my mouse. That is the KastKing SteelStream tool set. And what do we need when you guys are looking for this kind of things? You definitely want a fillet knife. You definitely want good pliers. You definitely want scissors. And if you don't want to grab a hold of some of these critters that you catch, or they have dangerous attributes to them, like sharp, pokey fins or teeth or things like that, or you just don't want to get the fish goo on you, a set of lip grippers. So you've got all that and then some in the options at KastKing. But in this particular set, this is the one that's going to come with your scissors, your pliers, your fillet knife, and your lip grippers. Great little set, coming in at $23.99, guys. That's 20% off the normal price. So that's good savings right there, guys. Anytime you get over 10 to 15%, that's a deal that you want to take advantage of. And this one coming in at 20%. And we're not going to stop that kind of momentum, not anytime soon. So let's keep rolling along. This is, let's see here. This is a product I want to share with you guys, and I'm excited for this one. I think you guys are going to like this. AJ, will KastKing come to Houston Fishing Show next year? One, it's possible. I don't know. It's very possible, especially being the fact that KastKing is now headquarters is located in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. So I can't say yes for sure that KastKing's going to be there. But being the fact that the Houston Fishing Show is going to be in KastKing's backyard, very, very good odds that we're going to be there. And I would love to be a part of that. I can tell you who will more than likely do, if we do work that show, we do have it. It's probably going to be Hunter, Jose, and Ryan Rigged for sure. And then, of course, Tate will probably be there. We might see Scott Thomas and some other key players in that area, and maybe some KBAs from the Houston area and Texas area to help work that show. But yeah, I would say more than likely it's a good chance for that. Okay, so moving on. Guys, these are the KastKing bait shields, and they are on sale, and they are brand new. If you haven't seen these yet, check these out. I got them right here. You got them in a smaller pack. You got them in a larger pack, okay? So what this is it's a big, giant Ziploc bag, really. I mean, that's exactly what these are. But they're intended to be a lot more durable and, of course, robust, okay? So you have the smaller size, and then the medium, and then the large, okay? Large is going to hold up a lot of plastic for you, but don't be fooled by these mediums, okay? Now, people are asking, is this a waterproof system? It is not waterproof. It is water resistance. What makes it not waterproof? The zipper. Plain and simple. The zipper is very water resistant, but it's really hard to get a waterproof zipper. And then, of course, if we did do a waterproof zipper, that would inflate the price pretty high. And here at KastKing, we really try to take pride on providing you guys a good quality product at a great price. So this is exactly what we have. We have a high construction PVC style plastic material that is going to be super durable and tough built. That is thick material that's enhanced and reinforced on their seams here. So it's double stitch seams. And then, of course, you have that sealed zipper or water resistant zipper. You do get a little bit of an ID tag. You can put your name on there. Say you have them set up and you want to label them. This one right here is going to be for soft plastics. What kind of soft plastics, you say? This one right here, it's going to be great for my drop shot worms, okay? So I got drop shot worms. Now I'm going to put a bag of drop shot worms in there. These are robo worms. You can get a bunch, a ton of these robo worms, different finesse worms, curly tail worms, creature baits. They'll fit. They will fit in there, no problem. And you've got a ton of storage for that. These are great organization bags that you can grab on the go, throw them in your backpack, throw them in your rod locker, throw them in the kayak. You don't have to worry about the weather getting to them. You don't have to worry about them blowing out, especially so you can get a handful of baits in here and the wind can pick up and this bag's not going to blow away. So if you've ever had a bag of baits out, just single baits on the deck of the boat, they get missed, kind of strewn around or on the bank, the wind blows, it starts blowing them away. Now you can just have a couple in this bag on the boat. You keep them consolidated. They're not getting spread around. It works, and it works well. So that could be robo worm bag, drop shot bag, finesse worm bag. Now you got another bag. We'll go ahead and, for sake of argument, show you guys the large capacity. And you guys want to start throwing some creature baits in here. So you open that reinforced water-resistant zipper, open up your bag, and I'm gonna show you guys the juice. I catch so many fish on this right here. This is the Berkeley Breen. It's called, I think it's the crazy critter. It's a crazy leg chigger crawl right here. I have tons of these. My buddy Ricky actually bought the mold, and he hands pour me these, but he can't do the Breen color, so I still buy the Breen all the time. So you got your Breen Berkeley's, okay? Because I love throwing creature baits, whether it's flipping or a jig chaser. I mean, hell, here's a jig right here that lost a skirt, and what's on it? Crazy leg chigger crawl. So I got to put a new skirt on there because that just shows you. What else is the fire? Look at this right here. I've got a Yum Mighty bag of what? Christy Critters. And Christy Critters are that perfect in-between size. I'm telling you guys the heat right here. There's baby. What am I thinking of? Why can't I think of it? Christy Critters. But they're, why am I brain farting? Brush hogs, okay? Baby brush hogs and big brush hogs. This is basically Yum's version of a brush hog with a slightly different altered impression. The difference is you have a baby brush hog and then you have the normal brush hog. And there's a dramatic difference between the two. In my opinion, sometimes the baby brush hog's too small. Sometimes the normal brush hog's too big. This guy right here, the Christy Critter, is my all-time favorite style brush hog forever. It's that perfect in-between size. And I buy the Mighty bag. And the Mighty bags have a ton of different colors in them. So get your Mighty bags. I'm going to throw this bag in here. Maybe you want a different color. So you grab yourself another different color. Pop it in. You get the point. This thing's going to start holding all of your baits in here. And I can put, heck, the rest of my Mighty bags in here and still have room for a lot more baits. So the large as well as the medium are going to house just about everything you want to put in there in great volumes and keep it locked in, secured, and it's going to be great. Put them in your backpack, throw them in your kayak, throw them in your rod locker. It's got a D-ring so you can latch them on here, or a ring so you can do a lot of different things with it. This is an idea that I first saw with Monster Bass a couple years ago, and everybody else in the industry is definitely joining in. And tell you what, you're going to save some money and still get top quality when you pick up the KastKing. So guys, check that out. That's the BaitShield tackle storage bag from KastKing. Water resistant, durable, tough, large capacities. You can get it in medium. You can get them in large. They're a great deal right now, guys. $16.99. These are brand new. Come in 2-packs, medium or large. Guys, take advantage. Get all over that. All right, now we're going to move on. We're going to keep rolling because we're covering some good ground. So next thing I want to show you guys is this guy right here. So that is I haven't even looked at the comment section. So before we get into that, let me get into here. Contest time. AJ, how many plastic worms can the large bag hold? Right? That is a lot. A lot. I have no idea. It depends on the size of it too. How nice would it be to ship to Colombia through Amazon? That would be awesome. I mean, there are things that we are working on distributors. Colombia's coming, guys. Colombia's coming. What else we have? Hey, Jennifer Lude, glad to have you in the house. Robert Green, what's going on, man? Juan Pedro, I know I didn't give my shout outs to everybody, and I apologize for that. It's been kind of a crazy last week. I don't know what this is, but hello from Chile. I'm sure that's probably what they're saying is hello from Chile. If this dude's saying something offensive, I don't know, and I apologize, but I bet he's not. He's probably just saying what's up. So did not order this, but I did win titanium pliers. Oh, nice. Good job. Those titanium pliers are like $50. So kudos to you, Jennifer. All right, so let's keep rolling. I want the pack of the medium and large. Dude, get them ordered up. They are awesome. All right, now. All right, so Cosmic Zebra says, it's my bag. Dude, okay, so let's talk about this bag. This is a great option right here. This is going to be, Okay, so check this out. This is a banger of a bag right here. This is the big dog of tonight's show, okay? Look at this thing. This is a 50-liter bag, and you probably can't tell, but I'll go ahead and throw it on. This is a very large size bag right here, okay? So you can see that it's got a good size capacity. It's very large size. You do have the support strap in the front, so you can go ahead and get that thing on there. It's going to lock it down, and that's going to help you from this thing bouncing all around in transport. So you can load this thing up with your favorite tackle. And what's crazy is this bag also can double and make use for a good travel bag. I actually used a version of this bag right here, a little bit different version, but a KastKing bag as my travel bag, as my carry-on at the airport. They are fantastic. They got tons of pockets and tons of resources that you can put to work as a travel bag, not just a tackle bag. But tonight, we're talking tackle, so let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, just like we have simulated in the photo, I should have right here almost the exact same pair, except green. Boom, we got pliers. You can go ahead and stick those pliers in there, cinch this tether down. Now your pliers are secured on this bag. Another cool feature is this bag actually is removable. You see your clips right here? Check this out. So these clips, these buckles, will actually allow you to, if you want to take this little bait storage bag and remove it, get to it easy, or maybe it's too cumbersome for the trip that you're going on, you don't need it, you can actually remove it from the bag, but it comes with the bag. This is a big dogger right here. Velcro style patch. You have other storage in the front. So you have right here, big pocket in the front, still allow you to put a lot of soft plastics. You can put different kind of storage in here. You can put fishing scales, a lot of other different tools and other utensils that you need. And then, of course, strap this down right here. You can close that down, and then you have a buckle system in the front. And it is a very large, robust buckle. So if you're putting any heavy kind of scales, lead, another small box container or whatnot that you don't want to come out and you don't want to lose that, this little fold will come over, cinch this down with that heavy buckle, and it's not coming out of this bag. It's fantastic. So awesome storage with that system right there. Now on the top, you have, yes, another area for storage. Let's say you want to put your favorite KastKing sunglasses in there. You do have a storage pack on the top for that, and it is like, it's like almost like a felt liner in there. This is a 50-liter bag, and that is huge. It's very huge. Standard. Yeah, that 50 is huge. This is a big bag, okay? And we'll get into a 40-liter bag in just a minute. But remember, it comes with this little pack that I took off. Now, what this is a bait storage bag that is a combo on this, okay? So let's say you want to put some soft plastics, spinner baits, bladed jigs, different drop shot worms. You have a ringed binder system that you can remove, or you can buckle right back onto the bag. That gives you that much more storage, okay? I want to show you guys a picture right here, just kind of a little example of what we're doing. First of all of these sales, guys, just so you know, are happening on Amazon Prime. Now, let me show you this picture that is very relevant that I saw today, and I thought it was kind of funny. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's right here. Check this out. Brent Chapman is out today. This picture is from today. He actually was using this, not this exact bag, but I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it. Yeah, we've got a bag system right here. You can see it right here. Brent was at work with this bag today on the Miller Tech Battle of the Bank. And so Brent got his KastKing bag out. You guys can go back and watch his GoPro footage that he had live. He was doing work. He had, as you can see right here, fully loaded 3 rods. Looks like he had some flipping stuff going on. He had a drop shot. He had a reaction bait. But the cool thing is this bag gave him tons of storage to be able to cram tons of gear in this bag and go beat up the bank and do some work in that Miller Tech challenge. So I know he had caught a 4-pounder. He had caught a couple other fish while I was watching live, but I was working the old day job and I didn't get a chance to see the results. But I thought it was funny because I'm like, dude, I'm getting ready to talk about bags tonight. And here is Brent out on the water at the peak level. And what bags he using? KastKing. Of course, we sponsor Brent, but he's also sponsored by a lot of other lure companies. But Brent knows that KastKing bag system right there is hard to beat, and he was doing work with it. So I just had to show that picture. I thought it was awesome. But we'll get into that same bag that he was using in just a minute. But guys, you got the PVC lined ringed binder. You've got all the different pockets on the bag. You saw from Brent, you can put multiple different rods on the rod holders on the sides of the bags with also Velcro straps to help secure the top of the rods. You have pocket access on the side right here. Okay, you have more like molly style storage, little stretchy elastic rings on this side. Of course, you have the protection to keep you from getting a sweaty back. Nobody likes sweaty back syndrome. You've got those pads that are breathable. But look at this. You have, let's open up this side zipper right here. You can open up the top, okay? That's going to give you a divided storage section, okay? That you can put more storage, more different like 3600 style boxes in here, or extra clothes, your Bluetooth speaker. And it also has a removable divider that is Velcro. You can hear me taking it loose. And now, of course, you could have access to either get rid of all those boxes and just one big storage compartment for whatever you want to put in there. That's why I'm saying this is a great bag for carry-on. Or you can leave that divider in there and separate the two things. Lunch up top, tackle on the bottom, close, tackle, tackle top, close bottom, however you want to do it. But this bag's kind of neat because in order to access the tackle boxes on the bottom section, if that's where you place them, the zipper is on the back side right there. So check that out. 4 3600 style boxes can fit in here. And yes, if you're the kind of person that wants to load up your boxes, it will handle. You can load them up and you can get lots of baits in these boxes. These are some of the baits I had with me at ICAST for on the water. But it will also allow you to use the Hyper Seal. The Hyper Seal boxes fit in these bags just fine in a 3600 series, no problem. You can easily get 8, no worries at all. I believe you can get 10 to 11 of those 3600 style boxes in there, but you're going to kind of start cramming them in. It'll be a little bit hard to get them in and out of there. But the point is, these bags, especially this 50 liter, is built for storage, guys. You can store all your favorite goodies in here. And like I said, you have the removable options on here, whether it is the line bag or it is this ring binder for your soft plastics. This bag's a banger right here. That's the 50 liter bag from KastKing. And it is killer. That is the BaitSpace 50 liter tackle bag. Like I said, 2 rod holders. You've got storage for days in this thing. This is a great bag, not just for fishing, but for hiking. Use it as carry-on. It's going to handle a lot, okay? All right, so let's keep moving on, and then we'll get to that MGTi and that giveaway, guys. Let's check our comments real quick. What do you guys got going on? Let's see. Ray says, the backpack would be a lifesaver for me. Oh, dude, they absolutely are. Some of us have backpacks that look something like Death Stranding. I'm not sure what that one is. Love the backpack. Thanks, Jennifer. Joe Cool says, are those 3 Brent Chapman combos he's using? Those 3 rods are Brent Chapman. They are the high level of Brent Chapman combos. So you have the Brent Chapman combos that are more budget friendly that you can get at like Walmart and off the website. But the ones he's using are Speed Demon Pros with he had Speed Demon reels on there, Bassinator reels, and some other MG12s and things like that he cycled out throughout the event. So yeah, he did use some pretty good combos in there. What else we got going on? Who else we got in the house? Rashawn, MGTi. It's coming. Give me a minute and I'll talk about it and I'll show it in just a second. Okay, so let's talk about, since we just talked about the 50 liter bag, let's talk about a 40 liter bag, okay? So let's say that 50 liter bag was just a little bit too cumbersome, too big. It's not quite what you want, or you're a small framed person. This bag right here is going to be what you are going to want to get. Maybe the 50 is a little too big, the 40 is more your style. Still going to come with tons of storage. You got the different attachments on the front. You got pockets on pockets on pockets on pockets, just like my homie Joel says. Great storage in the front on that pocket system. Great storage here on this pocket system with a Molly style system. But you have front access to the 4 included versions of this tackle system. These are 3600 series boxes. You can get them in orange and you can get them in gray, okay, of those series. access from the front. You do have 2 straps here that you can combo, like say a bedroll, a towel, anything else, and cinch that down. So extra storage in the front. You do have this is going to be more of a spinning rod style system here. You can't do a bait caster on these for sure. And then I have 2 more. So this system is what Brent was using. He had 3 rods in here easily, and also had the storage to put his water bottle and systems on that. You do have the perforation or the ventilation on this bag, like we saw on the other bag, the embossed KastKing logo. This guy's definitely going to do it for you. But check this out. A little other hidden secret compartment on the back. So if you want to put your fishing license in here, put your wallet, or even your just in general money, your cell phone, all that stuff's going to go right into that pocket easily. Now, this one does also have that removable Velcro liner, just like we saw in the 50-liter system, okay? This one's a 40-liter with boxes, coming in at 5% off. I want to say the other one, let me double check. That 50-liter was 20% off. Yes, 20% off on the 50-liter bag. So that's crazy. So you can actually get the larger bag, crazy deal, 20% off. Coming in more affordable than the KarryAll, a 40-liter bag. You can grab quite a few tackle or rods on this one. You carry 2 rods. With the other system, this one carries 3, but the 50-liter has more storage, carries less rods. This one carries more rods with a little less storage. Both of those, easily $80 to $85 bags. But I can tell you right now that 50-liter is the bigger, better deal, but maybe it doesn't fit your style. But guys, coming in at $63.99 for the 50-liter, $80 for the 40-liter on the sale right now. Only a 5% savings. So your bigger bang for the buck is that 50-liter, but maybe it's too big for you, too cumbersome. Maybe you just don't like the styling of it. I actually used the 40-liter while I was, let's see here. When I was in ICAST, I used this exact bag right here. I loved it. Love this bag. Super awesome system. Brent was using it today, and it gives you more, not as loud coloring, right? So you have like this one is kind of that olive drab, or they call it green. Then you have that that tan. Uh-oh, what happened there? Go back. Amazon's over here trying to hustle on me. Right here. You have that kind of that coyote tan. They call it the khaki color, the olive drab or green, and then of course traditional black. So you're going to have a little bit more subtle coloring with the KastKing KarryAll, but maybe you want that loud, and you're going to find that in the BaitSpace. So guys, great deals on those. And we're going to wrap it up with one last bag here. Where did it go? It is this dude right here. Let's say all of those bags are a little bit outside of your price range that you want to spend, or they're just a little too large for you. Well, check this out. We got you covered in a little bit more of a smaller bag, and that is this one right here. So this one's going to kind of come in a little bit more like 20 to 30-liter bag right here, okay? 2 rod holders, still great storage. You've got the Velcro system that you can put comes with an American flag. If you take it off, you got the KastKing logo underneath it, or you can put the American flag. I like this feature because when I was in Florida, and of course I got around a ton of other KastKing guys that were using similar bags, I actually have a Velcro military style name tag that says Gore on it. I put my Arizona flag on here. So you can kind of personalize it with different swag on there so you can ID your bag quickly and easily. Plus it just helps you personalize things. You got the Molly style storage in here on the front so you can add things. I like this for clipping my walkie-talkie, different things on here. But more pockets up, pockets up, pockets like Joel says. Storage in the front. You got storage right here. Okay. It's going to allow you to get into a lot more storage pockets and different seams inside. And then, of course, large storage capacity inside, but super affordable. Now, this one's coming in at $39 right here, guys. Another 20% off banger of a deal. Big storage inside, okay? Right here, you have a sleeve. So, like if you wanted to put, say, maybe your laptop inside, you've got a sleeve that will separate that laptop from the rest of your gear. So this is a great travel system. You have another zipper sleeve, unlike the other ones inside. So you can put some of your items of interest in here that's perforated. You can see it's soft plastics, things of that nature, and it's going to zip up and secure. Plus a very large robust size. And you can get a bunch, I would say easily 6 of your 3600 style series boxes. But another cool feature too is this guy will honor and allow you to put something that you can grab it and not make a bunch of noise here. Sorry. And here it goes. So whether you're going with, like here's a bunch of spoons, different spoons in your 3600 series. This is the Hyper Seal. Or this is the big box, the large 3700 series, and this is a 3700 series deep. It will also cater to that box, as well as you can easily get 2 more standard 3700 series or 1 more deep 3700 series in here. So you can see this will allow for some larger, bigger, deep storage and that breathability, guys. So that's a cool feature. Again, you can get 3 rods, 2 or 3 rods on this guy. 2 is what it's outfitted for. Big storage right here for your water bottle or whatever kind of container you're going to put in here. You can fill it with socks, other items. This is a great bag system right here, guys. And it does have that little security buckle in the center to help for hiking. So whether it's biking, kayaking, hiking, going and doing some pond action, climbing down into the rivers, this is a great system. Now, these bags, none of the bags are waterproof, but they will shield and repel water. They do have a water-resistant shielding to them on them. So let's talk about that right there. Here's a great, get off. That's not the picture I wanted. This is the picture I wanted right here. Durable and water-resistant. I hate anybody saying that something's waterproof because there's a whole lot of submarines in the bottom of the ocean and they're waterproof. So no such thing as waterproof. No such thing as lifetime warranty. There's always a fine print somewhere. So one thing I will definitely say, and this is definitely written in the paperwork, they are water resistant and very durable. So guys, check those out. That's going to be some of the great deals happening right now on Amazon. Get them because they're going to be fantastic. Now, if you guys are watching, I'm doing a giveaway. Here's what we're going to give away, okay? I'm going to give away, you'll have your choice of the backpack that I just showed, which is the KarryAll KastMate right here, coming in at $39.95. If you guys are the winner of that one, I'll let you pick. Or the SteelStream 4-pack tool set, which is going to be pliers. It's going to be the knife. It's going to be the scissors as well as the lip gripper. So whoever wins on next week's show, I'll announce. I'll have the little coin toss and the winner. We're going to do a winner from Facebook. We're going to do a winner from YouTube. And we're going to do that through a coin toss system. And the 2 winners will have their pick. I want the backpack. I want the toolkit. And you guys will be able to do it. How are you guys going to be able to enter? Share this broadcast as much as you can, whether it's a YouTube broadcast, you copy and paste it, put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, put it on any way you can share that link, whether it's through X or Snapchat. Grab and capture that YouTube, especially if you can't get those YouTube numbers up for me. I'd really appreciate it. But make sure you're commenting too. No matter what, however you can do it, comment, whether on I'd love that bag, I'd like to win that bag, or I think those new clear PVC storage bags are the bomb. Tell us what you love about KastKing. Just make sure you're commenting and liking it. That's how you're entered to win. That's how I'm going to find your name in that giveaway and get you guys selected. So, yeah, right here, Freddie Delgado's got it. Milton's even got it right there. Nice shirt, AJ. Check these out. These were from Tate as a gift to us for working ICAST. He had these custom shirts made. They are not for sale. Sorry, guys. Maybe we'll get lucky and see them come to the website. If you guys want to see these shirts or shirts like these, apparel, ability for us to purchase those, guys, put that in the comment section. Blow up the comment section saying, I want that shirt, KastKing. Make this shirt for the masses, and we just might see that demand happen. So that can be your comment to possibly get entered to win. That's all it needs. I mean, Steve Yeckel says right here, he says, hell yeah, is what I'm sure he's trying to say, but he'll say, heel ya is what he wrote. So love you, Steve. You know I do. But that got him entered. He's entered to win right there with that. So got to check it out. Melissa knows what's up. Definitely need those bags. The bags and the tools are great. Absolutely. That's how we do it. And you know what? I know Robert Green wants this shirt, and he just might get it. Gary, definitely need more T-shirts. These guys are thick. I'll tell you right now, if we do bring these to market, I hope they're the exact same way. They're a very thick, high-quality material and long. So anybody that's worried about a short shirt, no, these are long. They'll cover the belly really well. They do great. So guys, you love it. Girls, you love it too. So if we need it, boom. You know what? Damn spell check. I know, right, Steve? All right, guys. And here it is, guys. The moment you guys have all been waiting for. Pre-order is happening right now, guys. And I'm telling you, get on it. Jump on this pre-order. Let me share the screen, and then I'll get into the reel right here. Let's share the screen. Right. Ciao. Share screen, share, and we're going to go with the MGTi. Boom. Okay. Okay. Let's get into this right now. This is a deal. This is a deal on deals, okay? This is not available on Amazon. I haven't looked to see if the MGTi is available on Amazon yet, but we are taking pre-orders. Why is this not shrinking? Hide comment. There it is right there. Okay. Only available that I know of right now through KastKing.com for the pre-order, and that's the place to get it for sure, okay? Make sure you guys go to KastKing.com. You can use the discount code below. Use your favorite discount code, but if you want to use mine, please, that'd be great. AJWKK is going to take 10% off this already discounted price. So not only have we taken $30 off of this price, this is $299 price point. This pre-sale discount will end, so you will lose the $30 off. You will also lose the free titanium set of pliers. These are aluminum pliers that are stainless steel components with titanium jaws. This is a $50 deal, okay? So really, you have a $350 deal that's coming in at $269. When that deal ends, it goes back to $300 and no free set of titanium pliers, no discount. You take that discount code, that 10% off, add it to $269. That's $26 already off of that price. So if you think about it, that's going to drop that down to right around $340, $345 with tax, somewhere in that market, $350. Okay, let's call it $350 or $250. Get rid of the three, $250. You're into it for about $250 after tax with discount code, and you're saving $50 on the reel and getting a set of $50 pliers. So guys, with that 10% discount code, AJWKK, you guys are saving easily $100. Easily $100. That will go away. This pre-sale price is, from what I understand, was supposed to have ended yesterday. Will it end tonight? Will it end tomorrow? I don't know how long this extended is going to happen, but it's going to end, and you will lose that exclusive deal, and you will not get the pliers for free. Jump on that. And why? Because this reel is the deal, and we're going to get into it. So let me tell you guys all about the new MGTi. If you guys are watching at ICAST, you already know this is a banger of a reel, and I'm going to go through it with you guys right now. I use my points and my military discount. See, Rashawn, you know what's up. What? Will it make me a cup of coffee? It will, Russ. It absolutely will. Okay, $50 pliers. Yeah, $50 pliers. Let's get into that, okay, Russ? Okay, you can go get yourself a $10 set of pliers, and they'll be just fine. You can go get yourself a $20 set of pliers, and they'll do just fine. There are pliers on the market that go for $100, and they're comparable to our pliers, okay? They're aluminum and stainless steel. That's going to keep them corrosion and rust resistant, okay? They're going to do great in salt water. They're going to do great in fresh water, but they also have that titanium ends on those. That's going to give you the split ring. You're going to get all the knurling for adjusting and fine-tuning baits. These are a high-end, high-quality, premium set of pliers at a discounted price. So yes, not everybody wants to spend $50 on a set of pliers, and I get that, Russ. But there are those people out there that adore a very high-end quality set of pliers. Maybe they don't want to spend $100 when they can get the same features from KastKing for half the price, and that's what those pliers are for. So maybe those $50 pliers aren't for you, but they're for somebody out there. Russ, thank you for bringing that up. So right here, let's get into it. The magnesium titanium system that is the MGTi. So what you have is a magnesium frame that came from the Kestrel family that spawned the MG12 right here. So same magnesium style frame. Super lightweight, super strong. Here you have that frame, okay? There they are together, side by side. You have, this is a magnesium frame, okay? Still a very small, low compact frame. That's going to bring that frame coming in with all the other components at 5 ounces. So now you have a super lightweight reel. The lightest reel in the world is the Kestrel Elite, coming in at 4.4. The MG12, 4.6. Now you have a full-bodied reel, still very low profile, but big handle, big star drag, packing 18 pounds of triple disc carbon fiber drag, low friction tapered line guide in here, and that titanium spool and main shaft. And this is a double supported spool and main shaft. So what that's going to allow you to do is be able to throw down to a 1/16 of an ounce lure. So you can now throw bait finesse style lures, very small micro jigs with a full size bait caster that can also power fish, that can throw big swim baits, that can go out punching with the best of them, that can go out and frogging with the best of them. This is the only reel on the market that can throw weightless flukes very far and very easily, or micro jigs or bait finesse tactics that can also power fish, and everything in between. Weightless Senkos, weightless flukes, weightless swim bait paddle tails. You can go out and Texas rig, Carolina rig, big weights with 10-inch worms, no problem. Throw yourself some big jointed swim baits, throw jerk baits, everything. This reel is going to do everything. So if you're the kind of angler that wants to have 4 or 5 of the exact same reel, set up in different techniques, but be able to, if you have to get small and think small and micro throw like Skeet Reese did, this guy right here, when he just cashed that $100,000 check the other day, he had to go to the MG12 in order to do it. He had to leave the Skeet Reese Icon reel alone, set that down, which is a full-bodied reel that he was Texas rigging, throwing big power baits with, and go to the MG12 because those other normal baits can't throw, or reels can't throw smaller baits. Well, the MG12 can and the Kestrel can. Well, now you can go even smaller with the same profile type reel. So he could have kept 10 of the Icon reels out there if they could do it. So that's my point. Now you can put 5 or 6 or 10 MGTIs on your deck, and they will all do the exact thing you expect them to do. You're not jumping from a Kestrel Elite to an MG12 to an Icon to a Bassinator. If you want them all to match, you want all the exact same characteristics, you have it. Or you have a reel that can one size fit all, from 1/16 lures all the way up to heavy duty punching techniques, things like that. That titanium spool is 10 times, it's so much stronger. So much stronger. Let's actually talk about how much stronger. Let me pull that up, okay? Look at this. 350% harder than aluminum, 250% stronger, and 50% lighter, okay? But that's going to give you that startup inertia that's going to allow you to throw those micro jigs, those 1/16 of an ounce lures easily and efficiently. And you've got that strength, so now you can go out there and throw big baits. 5 ounces, magnesium frame, carbon fiber side plates, titanium spool, titanium main shaft, 9 plus 2 plus 1 bearings. Okay, that's not your gear ratio. That's your bearing system, and it is a double supported system, unlike you've seen. Got your cool knurling on your tension knob, but check out this star drag. 18 pounds of drag, but look at how big that star drag is. But it's curved. See that? It kind of wraps around the reel. That's going to allow you to, if you are dragging baits, okay, and you pick up that slack one-handed easily. Dragging baits, one-handed easily. I love that. Look at that. Look at how easy that is for me to do. Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom. That is so easy to pick up that line. Drag that bait, pick up that line one-handed. That's going to cut down on fatigue. Ready to set the hook? Boom. And why is that going to be easy? Because of that large handle. Check that super large TPE knob carbon fiber handle with no sharp edges. It's rounded. It's finished. I always call it a rounded edge. It is amazing. And it is saltwater friendly. Saltwater friendly. Magnesium and saltwater do not get along. But we have done our very best to put a special coating on this to extend the life expectancy of this reel. So as long as you take care of this reel, it can handle salt. Good question. Just saw it, Rashawn, and I think somebody else put it in there. But check that out. Right here. Boom. Is this reel only for freshwater, or can it handle salt? It can handle salt, okay? We just recommend, and this is with any product, from stainless steel, aluminum, magnesium, carbon nylon, graphite nylon. If you're going to go expose this thing to the salt, clean it, rinse it. That's what's going to make this reel last a long time. So you can go out saltwater fish. You can go freshwater with fish with this thing. Large handle on here. It's not a dinky handle like you see on the Kestrel. A little bit larger handle on the MG12, but just so you guys can see how much bigger of a handle this is than the MG12. Try not to get my reel and ceiling fan. You can see right there, this is a bigger handle. It is definitely bigger. Big TPE knobs, so that means you guys are going to be able to hook up and efficiently get that fish to the boat. One other feature about this Star Drag, not only can you do the easy line retrieve, but if you're ever in that oh my God moment and you're bringing that fish to the boat and you realize you only got her hooked with one hook or one treble and she's going to do that last surge and you're going to lose her and you got to peel some of that drag back, you can get to it easily, one-handed. So no matter which hand is at it, either hand can get to that drag and back it off with that Star Drag. It is not cumbersome. It's not in the way, but it is big and easy to get to right there, guys. 7:4 to 1 gear ratio. This is the reel that can do all. It is amazing. It is beautiful. $299 price point. But right now, guys, take advantage of that pre-order price. I'll put it back on the screen right here. The MGTi. It is the reel that is going to change the game for you in a lot of ways. This is the most exquisite reel we have produced. Very subtle coloring, so it will work great and look amazing on any rod you want to put it on. I'm putting it on this guy right here. I'm sorry, you guys know I adore the MG12, but the MGTi is going on this brand new Sage freestyle for me, and I'm going to start putting it to work. I'm going to Carolina rig. I'm going to flip. I'm going to throw weightless Senkos. I'm going to throw everything with this thing, and I'm going to love the fact that I can pick up that slack one-handed all day easily, guys. This reel is the bomb. Save yourself $100. Pick this reel up. Get you those pliers. Use that discount code, and thank me later, guys. This pre-sale discount will end, so pull the trigger on it tonight. Pull the trigger tomorrow. Oh, what brakes does it have? Great, great, great question right here. This reel is equipped. Does have the swing wing technology on here, but it is the Halo Vortex system. This is the brand new. Now the Halo 1 and the Halo 2 magnetic braking system, phenomenal braking systems. They are making me believe that the magnetic brakes are outperforming this true centrifugal brakes. And I wouldn't say that a couple of years ago, okay? Wouldn't have said that a while back. But now the Halo 2, and now the improved Halo Vortex, super, super efficient brakes that are going to allow you to control that spool, control down to a 16th of an ounce, and the heaviest baits you want to throw, Halo Vortex, new and improved. Guys, it's a banger. That's the MGTi, guys, and that's going to do it for me tonight. So get on there, get it taken care of. Can we hear the drag clicker? Let's do it, okay? So let me go ahead, tighten that drag up, and engage it, and let you guys hear it. Right here. It does have an audible drag. See, those are features that it's amazing. So when you're peeling drag, you can hear that drag peel. That's going to be awesome. So you know this thing is working and working efficiently. Get it done. It's awesome. Yes, gotta love the MGTi. And I can't wait for this show to be over. You know why? Because I'm going to go put this on that reel and hopefully use it this weekend. If my boat's ready for this weekend, I'm having some wraps fixed, changing some props out, going with a different pitch prop. But if I get my prop changed and my wrap's done, the repairs on my wrap, I got some damaged areas on my wrap, I'm taking the boat out, and I'm dang sure taking this MGTi out, and I got some new videos coming for it. So that's going to be awesome, guys. If not, mountain biking for the weekend is what I got planned. So we'll see. Guys, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you check out KastKing USA on TikTok. TikTok's always going live. They're always doing crazy flash sales. The TikTok shop is banging out the deals. Check them out right there. Nikki's going live tomorrow night, I believe, on YouTube. Check her out. It's going to be on KastKing, just on YouTube. If you're watching via Facebook, you know right here we got you locked in. And don't forget KastKing USA and KastKing Community on Instagram. Guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm out. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you next Tuesday. And hopefully I call your name to be a winner.